Now, the matchup everybody in America will be watching tomorrow. This one counts.
Yeah.
USA's second group game is against South Sudan on the final day of the 7th month of the year at 3 p.m. on NBC. By the way, shout out to Noah Eagle and Dwayne Wade. They got Dwayne Wade calling basketball games. I didn't see that coming.
Dwayne Wade calling games and not painting nails. So, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to say it that loud. I'm bad. I'm so sorry. Wow.
Yo, I saw it's a little off topic, but I saw a thing where they said y'all all over here clowning Dwayne Wade. He playing chess, y'all playing checkers. He about to have one son almost make it to the
Oh
NBA.
no!
One
Don't
son
go
run the
there.
WNBA. I was like,
Don't go
bro,
there.
no,
Don't go there. Don't go
no,
there.
stop
Don't
it.
go there.
That's the thing.
Oh man, that's painful.
I ain't even sent it to nobody because I was like,
I'm glad you did because that's just
I knew that's exactly where it was gonna go when you said that. I was like, oh lord.
that's just
One son in the NBA, one the other son in the WBA. Oh,
that's just disrespectful
Hmm.
on all types of levels to even do something like that. This is why the internet is undefeated. Nobody can beat the internet.
Heck, even the internet can't beat the internet.
Yeah. Not they were thrashing Jason Tatum, they thrashing Dwayne Wade. Good gracious. They were thrashing Team USA last week because this same team that they getting ready to play tomorrow beat them by 1 point.
almost beat him. Yeah, what I don't understand is they won the game by 1 point, right? Everybody was complaining. Then all of a sudden, like 2 or 3 days later, this was the best Team USA men's team ever. What happened?
Right.
I wanted to answer to that question, Cole. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, so this team is considered better than the Dream Team. The Dream Team has been called the Scheme Team, but they eked out 2 victories in their exhibition tour. Make that make sense.
Where their reasoning is because back in 1992, you had what outside of the United States, 9 players that competed in the 92 Olympics for
Yeah,
other countries.
and there's 61 that play in the NBA
And they
that are
don't.
dispersed amongst the other teams in
Yeah,
the men's spit.
they don't
I
mention
get that.
that Dream Team beat a Croatia team that had like 4 NBA players on it. Though they don't mention that.
No, they don't at all.
Yeah, they don't want to mention that because that destroys the narrative.
Hmm.
Yeah,
No,
gotta
they
keep
don't,
the
they don't
narrative.
mention that. They don't mention that at all.
Yeah, gotta keep the narrative in
Now,
place.
I like when certain media people do it because they are showing the expansion of basketball around the world.
That's
They're not
fine.
they're not using it as this team is better than
Agreed.
92.
Agreed.
They just
Hence,
using it as a stat of how grown the game of basketball has.
that is why I created the element of beating the dead horse presentation. That is why. Because that's exactly why these yahoos create these things because they use those stats and not prove that the game has grown in 30 years overseas. They'll use it to say, well, the game's tougher. And we've said this about the NBA. The game's tougher now than it was when Jordan was playing. I mean, I have to. I'm sorry. I have to take a break from lauding my Kang because I got to get down on my knees and genuflect to him. I can't stand them fools.
Oh, they going in hard for their pranks too.
Oh
So
Lord, don't talk. Don't get me started about Bronny James.
I won't. My bad.
Them fools rolled out a white carpet, and I'm not gonna say why I call it white in
why
order to have Bronny to be a part of the NBA
why did Brandon James make my show today?
because his father is playing in the Olympics. That's why.
He's not his father though. So I'm gonna say why did Brandon James make my show today?
That's why he made the show because his father played Olympics.
His father's
That is
playing
true.
the Olympics.
I
That's
don't
why
care. That's 2 different people. Ain't the same person. It's two
Well,
different
that-
people.
Probably gonna be here in 4 years. What you talking about?
Bronsexuals don't think they see that. They think he's one and the same.
Hey, Braun Severs don't control nothing on the playmakers blog.
You might got a couple of closet ones though. You might got a couple of closet ones.
No, it's really only 2 people that is under the playmakers blog. Myself and Alex Agarzal. And he can care less about LeBron, Bronny James, or anybody with the
I'm just saying
James.
some of the people that watch because we got a few people that the way they dump on LeBron James, I think they're secretly fans of LeBron James.
I was thinking the same thing. Cool.
Yeah.
So my
But
thing
we
is,
digress. We digress. Go ahead. Sir.
South Sudan is up next. They got a dub against Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, I found that to be really impressive.
A very dominant win.
Yeah.
And not that I really expected Puerto Rico to win the game, but I didn't expect it to go that way so quickly.
And me and Coach Johnson talked about it. The way that they played against Team USA, they was gonna come in with some confidence, like, okay,
Right, for sure, as they should. No, as they should.
And they should. Yeah, they should. They should. They had their team on the ropes, and now they have the confidence to hang with them on a court. And now they're coming in with a dub too in the Olympics. They're very first, if not mistaken, very first.
I'm interested in seeing what lineup Steve Kerr going to come out with this game.
Jason Tatum's going to be in it.
Obviously.
I'm saying starter.
You're right. You're right. You know he will. You're right.
He's going to come out
and more than likely,
if Steph LeBron James and Steph Curry, he don't believe in starting the same lineup.
You know what? Let me take this down real quick.
I'm going to say you're probably going to run a play.
We're gonna have a real discussion here because I know one reason why Kuma Kane wanted to be on here because obviously LeBron James, Steph Curry, starters, no issues. We understand that. Let me give my man Kuma Kane the camera because he does have an issue with one person that's continuing to start it, and that would be a big guy. So go ahead, Kuma Kane.
So Joel Embiid. You have to be better. Like you were bad throughout the first couple of games, the exhibition games. We get it. You kind of learning a new thing. You with different players, but you have not shown any of the MVP caliber play so far in the Olympics. You got LeBron over here trying to get you out of the game quick to get Kevin Durant more minutes. You're not a dominant force defensively, offensively. If you weren't gonna show up to play, why did you even come? Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but easily did what my man did, who should have never been on the team. The dude who really should be taking over as the guy that's hurt the most in the league. But if you're not gonna show up and play, have your mind in the game, and help your team, why are you here? You're gonna have to figure out a way to turn it around mentally, get yourself in the game, and be a force because you're supposed to be a force. And there are some teams where Team USA is going to actually need you to show up and play. And right now, you haven't shown me that you can do that. You've been outplayed by everyone else who's played the center position, Joel Embiid. So I'm going to need you, Philadelphia 76er, former MVP, to show up to want to play. And so far in these Olympics, I'm not going to say you haven't wanted to play, but you haven't showed up like your desire is to play. So you're going to have to get yourself together. And you're going to have to help Team USA, or you're going to have to hit the bench over there beside Halliburton and Jason Tatum.
He's trusting the process.
Oh.
Leaving the coach Johnson to bring up the goddamn process.
Only Cole.
Oh my God, right? I'm going to piggyback off my man Kuma Kane. Joel, you already know what you was coming in for. The fact that you chose to play with Team USA. Knowing where the Olympics were going to be held at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Why does it take you a whole freaking half to finally get involved in the game? They try to get you in early. The game plan from the start was get Joel the ball early, let him get in the rhythm. And you was turning the ball over. Now we got South Sudan up next. Your butt didn't even last 15 minutes with them in the exhibition game. Steve Kerr had to stick with Bam Adebayo and Anthony Davis in that game.
Yeah.
And by the way, for those of you who saying Bam Adebayo might be the one that gets benched, I hope not because
no, he's
I think he showed a level of competitiveness and knowing his role. I wouldn't.
Bam? No, he's active. No, he needs to stay on the floor. He needs to.
I agree with both of y'all.
No, but
he plays hard and he knows what to do. He knows what he's supposed to be out there for.
Let me put out this: the pundits that get paid to do what we are doing are predicting that for Jason Tatum to get playing time, somebody's not going to play as much, and they choosing Bam.
But they're smoking something glassy or something fleshy. You can take your pick.
Out of all the people, they picking Bam.
Nah.
I need Steve Kerr to make sure that Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo keep those two playing on the floor at the same time, because we seem to be them two on the floor together.
It does.
You can switch everything. You can switch everything. It don't even matter. And guess what? There's no 3-second rules in FIBA play.
Right.
That's correct.
And you have two really good defenders protecting the rim. You might want to keep that going. Especially against this athletic South Sudan team, who is led by Luau Deng, who is the president over there. For those of you who don't know, the reason why South Sudan is the way that they are, because Luau Deng is the president.
Yeah.
And by the way, I read that he's spent his own money to build this program the way that he has.
For the last 4 years, not just this tournament, for the last 4 years.
Yep.
So y'all gonna have to put some respect on South Sudan name, which Team USA
Absolutely.
it has, because they said they are coming to this game a little more seriousness now.
Absolutely.
As they should.
Now, the only thing South Sudan got to deal with is the fact that Kevin Durant's back, and they didn't see Kevin Durant in the exhibition series.
Correct. Yeah. No, I do think Kevin Durant
Yeah.
clearly makes a
He'll
huge
make that
difference in our team, and in any court that he decides to play on, he makes a huge difference. So I don't expect it to be as close of a game, but definitely take them serious.
Yeah.
So, Jason Tatum, when you touch this court tomorrow, you better do something. I don't care if it's defending. I don't care if it's defending. I don't care if it's blocking shots. I don't care if it's driving to the. I don't care. You better do something.
He will. He'll be daydreaming.
We don't need him
He'll
daydreaming.
spot up and miss some threes.
We don't need him daydreaming, Cole. This is a serious business.
Oh, I'm being serious. I'm being serious when I say that.
The last thing I need is for everybody to be up in arms about Jason Tatum not getting playing time. Steve Kerr listening to the American public play Jason Tatum, and South Sudan actually reverses what happened in Abu Dhabi.
Just tell Kerr that the people that are talking want to vote for Trump. He'll be fine.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're trying to get a fifth straight goal. Okay, we're not trying to please everybody.
But here's the thing that I want you to look at this a little differently, Playmaker. I feel what you're saying. You want to go, man. I understand. But what I'm saying is, when you have these opportunities in situations where it's pretty much a lot, go ahead and put the other people in. Let them play in, so you don't have this. So then you don't come up in the game where, let's be honest, Jason Tatum, if he's locked in, he's a really good player. But we know he's not always locked in.
And that's the issue I have with him.
So when you don't play him a game and then you turn around and want to put him in for a bunch of minutes, which is what they're going to do, right? And Steve Kerr has already showed that he don't care if you're playing good or bad. If it's in his mind that you're going to play, you're going to play. So my thing is, pick the right moments to play everybody. And then some games, hey, maybe this person doesn't play because it's not a good matchup. But I also believe, as a coach, if you're going to do that, then you go to that person before the game and you say, look, man, if you play this at all in this game, it might be very minimal. I don't feel like this is a good matchup for you. I feel like we have some guys that could do better, so that they're prepared to ride the pine. Because you're dealing with a bunch of dudes that are used to playing and starting, except for one guy. So everybody else, you have a certain way that you need to approach them if you're not going to play them, or you're not going to play them a lot of minutes. And that's just courtesy if you're going to coach a team. That's like coaching an AU team or an all-star team. Everybody's not going to get equal minutes. You know that. But you got to go to the kids that's normally expecting to get those type of minutes and say, look, for this game or this tournament, you may not play as much as you normally do because based on the teams we're playing, we got some guys that may be a better matchup. That's what it is. He's not playing chess, and he's gonna get himself screwed in this game because he didn't play chess in the last game.
Steve Kerr figured it out. South Sudan is up, and they are on a high right now.
They are. They ready. They ain't got nothing to lose. They hungry.
And
Right, yeah. They don't have nothing to lose.
And they want the smoke.
All of it.
They want all of it.
Not look, they don't just want that smoke code. They want that fire.
They want all. They want all the smoke. They don't care right now. All right.
You're right. They want that fire. You're right about that.